I was going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about Jimmy. He was a flash in the pants, man. That was a fly by night, action. This one is a bit more on point. All right. I don't know if you guys heard. If you didn't hear, I'm going to put you on right now, right? Pardon me real quick. Apparently, the 20 plus year beef has been reignited. It seems to be, could it be that Nasir Jones has given Jay-Z, Sean Carter, another black eye? Did Nas black Jay-Z's eye, business-wise, talking about, this is metaphorical, right? But did he give another black eye? I don't know, man. I don't know. The streets are talking. People have their own ideas, about this and that. They're pointing fingers. They're, laughing at homie. I'm talking about Jay-Z right now, to be precise. And the streets are saying that Jay took a hook. He got his eye blacked. He's not out for the count. He's not out for the count. But they say he's down for 8 count right now. I don't know. We will see. All right. But if you guys don't know, both New York artists, or New York City artists, to be exact, to be precise. Jay from Brooklyn, Nas, Queens. Both were in the running. Now, I didn't even know that Nas was actually in the running at the same time. Both were in the runnings to have casinos be built. I'll just use that phrasing for right now, but be built in New York City. Right? Everybody know about Jay's aspirations, him and his team, because it's not all Jay-Z and it's not all Nas, but his aspirations to build a casino in New York City. That was known. What wasn't known, Nas pulled a major, Machiavellian chess move. He kept it to the chest. He kept it low. But Nas was doing the same thing, right? And gangsters moving silence, like lasagna, right? Shout out to Lil Wayne, all right? Okay. But Nas kept it low, right? Now, here's the rough. Jay and his casino aspirations got denied, struck down, 2-4 vote. 2 yay, 4 nay. Tough one. And now his casino was supposed to be in Manhattan. On the flip side, Nas's casino got a unanimous vote, 6-0, right? Now, even though they're both casinos and they're both hip hop artists, both from New York City, there's slight differentiations between the two, right? Now, the average person doesn't even notice. They're just looking at the headlines and they're going off of the headline, right? But the truth is in the details. I don't like saying the devil's in the details. We don't rock with devil talk. All right? We got a body over here, not devil. All right? But guys, in the details. You feel me? And all details matter. That's the richism. But all details matter, right? So Jay's casino aspirations was actually considered, what that title it again? It was considered a new casino project. right? So meaning like they were going to break ground for this casino in New York City. A lot of people, speculating. They had their ideas on if it was going to work or why it wouldn't work. People on both sides had their own opinions. That's fine, right? I'm sure there was a reason why Jay and his team, and you got to look into the teams also. Don't just look at the person that's put in front of you. You got to look at who's backing these people also, right? That also tells the tale. God's in the details. But Jay was doing a new casino project. Nas was not doing a new casino project. People forget that Queens already has a casino. Right? People forget that. Nas was doing a expansion casino project. But why does that matter? Why does that matter? If you're trying to break ground for a casino in Times Square, which is already overly congested, the streets are already cut off, right? That's going to cause that could possibly cause a much greater problem before it even, opens for business. And then once it opens for business, then you may possibly have another problem, right? With the traffic, right? New York City already is. We all know what it's hitting for in New York City, right? It's already in the it's in the shitter, put it like that. Okay. Especially as it relates to crime. Now, they're getting a lot of the illegals off of the streets, which is fantastic. Okay. A lot of them are being sent out, especially if they have prior arrest records. They're being taken back, right? But that's a good thing, okay? Because it's actually taking a lot of the crime out of the actual city. That's good. But so that was a situation with Jay's situation. But Nas is not groundbreaking. It's actually an expansion, right? It might be a little bit easier to expand. And it won't be as much of a hindrance as it relates to the day-to-day activities in Queens as it would in New York City. It's a tougher fight, man. Right? So now I haven't even given my thoughts on each particular project yet, right? I'm just running through the details and what's what, right? What is and what is not. Pardon me, what is and what is not, right? So like these are not both new casino projects. One is an expansion, that's Nas's, and one is new groundbreaking casino project, which is Jay-Z's and his team, and Nas and his team. Okay. Now, people are speculating, right, that Nas has, once Nas and Jay really go head to head, mano y mano, that Jay takes L's when it comes to Nas. I don't know. I mean, he did, in 01 with what is considered amongst a lot of people, many people, as the greatest diss record ever. Now, will I say that ever? No, I'm not going to say that. Is it up there though? Is it top 3? I would say it's top 3. I would say it's top 3. Arguably, it's in the top 3, right? I wouldn't even say top 5. I would say top 3. All right, it was that monumental. And that was the only real black eye that Jay ever took when he was actually on his run in hip hop. He's taking another hit. Jay's making Brooklyn look bad right now, and I'm a Brooklyn dude, so I got a problem saying this right here. But Brooklyn don't take it lying down. That's the fact, though. So I don't know Jay personally, but he's a Brooklyn dude, and I'm a Brooklyn dude, and I know that he's not just gonna just take it lying down. He's gonna have to come back, if none other than for his own personal ego, and for bragging rights too at the same time. Okay. Now, people also need to look into who is partnering up with these two people, right? Because that could tell a tale too. That can, are both of their partners equally matched? Maybe, maybe not. We got to dig into the details. But in the Art of War, you should read the Art of War, right? Especially the Art of War for business. Read the Art of War. If equally matched, then fight. If not, you might have. If you're not equally matched with your opponent, you might have to, retreat for a bit, come back later on. Okay. But Jay was actually partnering with SL Green Realty, right? And the whole project was being backed by Caesar's Palace. Major partners. It's nothing to sneeze at, right? SL Green Realty, if you look at what their portfolio is, it's nothing to sneeze at. Both of his partners are publicly traded companies, right? Which is where I'm sure Jay wants to be at, right? Ambition-wise, he wants to be a publicly traded company, or to have one of his companies be publicly traded. Okay, that would give a lot more credence to the Jay-Z being a billionaire conversation, right? Now, SL Green actually, like, their stock price is $59 a share. It's a good buy. You should look into it. Check out their prospectus also, right? And Caesar's Palace, their stock is $29 a share. Nothing to sneeze at either, right? Both these companies have large portfolios. Okay, they've been on the stock market for a little while now. Okay, and now it has one partner in the expansion of the casino in Queens, right? But remember, Nas is part of the expansion project, not the casino itself project, part of the casino's expansion. Okay. But Nas has one partner with the casino. One partner. Okay. Nas's partner with the casino is Resort World Holdings. Uh-oh. If you don't know what a holding company is, you should find out. Right? But their stock price is $89 a share. Oh. Big bank take little bank. Okay. Big bank take little bank. All right. As it goes, in the business world and economics, whoever has the bigger bank takes little bank, man. That's how the game goes. You feel me? So who knows what was able to be done as it relates to Resort World Holdings? Were they able to use their behemoth of a company, right, to be able to control both sides of the deal, shooting down Jay-Z's and his partners' casino aspirations, and doing what he needed to do to make sure and ensure that the expansion project over in Queens gets passed. When it comes to business, there's layers on top of layers on top of layers on top of layers, baby. It is not ever what it seems, right? You have to look at all the details. All the details matter, all right? All details matter. But we're going to see what's going to happen. Is Jay going to take this line down? Are they going to go somewhere else? I don't know. Could Mom Donnie be a problem? That's another part of the conversation. Could Mom Donnie and his potential win as mayor, could that be a problem also? Because, he's a socialist. He's a socialist. You think they want big business? Hell no. I'm just saying, as it stands right now, Mom Donnie look like he about to win this joint. Okay? It seems like my Donnie is out of here. Like he's going to take it. We're going to see. But all these details matter, man. All details matter. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But I know Jay going to take a lie down. Jay got a big ego. And Jay doesn't like to let the public see him lose. He doesn't like to have the public see him take a loss. He's taken many losses. Right? He's taking many losses. And that's going to happen in business. So that's not even like a slight. There's not even a slight on him. Everybody in business, all businesses have taken losses. It is what it is. That's the nature of business. It's an ebb and flow, up and down, right? Not every product you push out is going to be a winner. You feel me? But I know Jay has a lot of ego. It's from Brooklyn. I get it. I'm a Brooklyn dude too, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Brooklyn dudes got big egos. You feel me? But Jay's not gonna lie down. But let's see what he does. To turn this around. Can he turn this around? That's another question. Time will tell.